Jacob Zuma, the former president of the country. This man was once celebrated as a strategic politician, but now he's failing to manage the MK party, a smallanyana party, yet this person was responsible for over 60 million people. MK party. It's just the third largest party, but there's nothing to it. It's not even in government. Even a KZN, MK party is not in leadership, it's not in government. Yet you've got a well-respected senior person who is the president of this party, but iyaphunyuka ezandleni. What is happening at MK party right now yenza ukuthi Mr. Zuma ngingamhloniphi, ngilahlekelwe yona yonke respect ebenginayo. As a matter of fact, what MK party is doing to the legacy of Jacob Zuma is that it is flushing it down the toilet. Because after this, Zuma has got nothing to say to us as the country. He is failing to manage and control MK party. Just MK party, a party. How can you expect a person who is failing to put his house in order that this person can unite Africans? How can you expect this person to lead us? I don't think Zuma is capable of leading us and is capable of making change in the South African situations right now. I think the time of Jacob Zuma and everyone who still plays the old politics, it's gone. Iphelile. Now it's the time for new politics. Tina, we are young and we want to see things happening. We want to see change. And we are not willing to wait for change to happen 5 years later, 10 years later. We can't wait for the change to happen from the group of people that it has taken them 30 days to effect this change. They've failed. It's time for a new leadership. It's time for us, the youth. Tina, we believe in that. Izinto kumele zenzeke manje. If you are failing to do it, get someone else to do it. That's the politics of today. Sifuna izinto zenzeke. And as it stands manje, the politics of Abo Jacob Zuma, the politics of all the elders, Abo Cyril Ramaphosa, does not have a room in today's world. Why I'm saying that? Let's just break it down why I am so disappointed with the leadership of Zuma and the direction that he is taking the party that he leads to. There have been so many problems in the MK, so many problems every day. There is no day that goes by without MK making headlines. But we don't see anything that shows Guti this political party has proper leadership. It's being led and managed by very experienced and senior citizen of the country. It will take these people, what is happening to MK party? No wonder why South Africa is still in this position today. It takes so long for these older politicians to effect change. Can you give me one reason to all the MK followers and everyone who still believes in the MK party? Why is Mary Party still part of the party? This person was expelled a long time ago. But she's still there, playing a role, making decisions, firing people. At least we've seen an affidavit from Jacob Zuma that this woman was expelled. But how long did it take for Zuma to write that affidavit? An affidavit alone means nothing because Jacob Zuma has not come out into public and talk publicly about Mary Party. Yet he was able to talk about Floyd Shivambu publicly. I believe that what Jacob Zuma did and say in regards to Floyd Shivambu, it would be the same sentiments that we expect from him to say when it comes to Umeri Party. We want him to come out and say something about Umeri Party. And all the other ill-disciplined members in the MK that are still there, no one is saying anything. And right now, since MK does not have the Secretary General, the President is there. The President must step up and put the foot and show the country and show us that he is in control of this party. If he cannot come out and show us that he's in control of this party, well, he is not in control of this party and would have no confidence in his leadership. You know, one of the main reasons I'm so disappointed in this old man's leadership is that yabona, if indlu yakho isha, your house is burning and it's on fire, but yet you awuphumi namabhakede ucisha umlilo. Your house is burning, you're not attempting to extinguish the fire. You see, take for example, we know MK Party has not been fully represented in the legislature. And then the list was out where Floyd was supposed to be in that list, but we know he's not going to be there. We made a video a long time ago that when that list was leaked, Floyd was not there. And the list that came in now, I was very shocked and surprised. You see, right now, the reason why I made an example of if your house is on fire, you must come up with a way to extinguish the fire. Right now, MK Party has lost its trust kubantu and its parliamentarians, and in the legislature right now, MK Party seems to be not adding value. So the soldiers that are being deployed by the MK Party to the legislature, they seem to be fighting a different battle, not the battle that will take the life of South Africans to where it needs to be. Yabona, yes, many political parties that are represented in the legislature and in parliament, we don't know the people that represent the followers of those political parties. But when those political parties, you can see the impact that they are making. At least once in a week, they will have something coming out from the PA, you will have something coming out from the DA, you'll have something coming out from the ATM and so on. Whereas it comes to MK Party, it's quiet. We don't get that excitement. We don't get to see the role that MK Party plays in the legislation. And we were all hoping that, and we were all giving MK Party the benefits of the doubt that yes, they are not the buyer short, but when we saw the list of the people that they are sending, who are these people? Surprisingly, we don't know all these people. Right now, you need somebody to revive the MK caucus in parliament and make it relevant. But the people that they are sending there, I don't see anyone that has the capacity or who's been politically active, either in other political organization or people that we know from MK. We know people from MK who are on social media, who are on Twitter. We know people that speaks on MK, the true cadres of MK. We know them. But when you see the people that are going to parliament, you're asking yourself, who are these people? What criteria did they use to select these people? Is this the best that MK can offer? If this is the best that MK can offer, and it turns out not to be the best when it comes to their performance, because we're going to be watching them 2 months, 3 months down the line, we want to see their performance. We want to see the impact that they're bringing to parliament. Who are these people? Personally, I don't know these people. Jeffrey Begumdeni Mdolo, Mr. Zibuse Kanye Kailihle Abednego Cele, Siphetho Witness Mkhize, Philisiwe Mkhize. The list goes on and on and on, Bafethu. But these people, who are they? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't think that these people have been active in the political space in some time, and we see their face showing up in parliament. But well, what can you expect? Because at the end of the day, these are the people that are approved by Phadi, the real president of MK Party, and of course, Duduzile Sambodla Zuma. If this list was not approved by Duduzile Sambula Zuma, we would have not seen that email that says that list must be withdrawn, the one that was prepared by the former SG. But this is the list that the current leaders of the MK party, the National High Command, believes that these are the people that will take MK and make MK relevance. I doubt it. I continuously doubt this because every time MK is expected to make change, is expected to cement and show that we did not make a mistake by voting them, they continue to give us more reasons that we made a mistake. Yet this party is being led by a person who once led the country. Thousands of people believe that this person can liberate this country. I doubt that. I stand by it. I don't believe that Zuma right now is the person that can liberate the country. That is why many of us who don't believe in that change must take 25 years to happen, we are going to find a new political home that talks to the needs of the youth, a political home that is not willing to give us another 30 years of nothing. We can't wait for another 30 years of nothing. We want to see change now. We want to see the change in our lifetime. So yes, many of us are going to find a new political home. The big question, what does it take a chess master, let me rather say a leader of a political party, to see that uDuduzile Zuma is a problem in the MK party? Yazi ukuthi seeing president of MK party Jacob Zuma letting the issue of Duduzile Zuma slide and sweeping it under the carpet, it simply shows that this man does not care about MK party, does not care about the voters of MK party, and does not care about the future of the MK party. Because if he did care, Zuma could pay Duduzile her salary sitting at home to protect MK party. If you want to protect MK party, get rid of Duduzile Zuma. She is your child. Pay her the salary. She is adding no value to the MK party except for disruption. She is disrupting the organization. And many people are going to vote left because of Duduzile Zuma, because of the president of the MK party not making a proper decision. Zuma, just take out Duduzile Zuma from the MK party. She's adding no value except problems. Pay her the salary that she's getting in parliament, but she doesn't need to be there. Take her out, save the MK party. Maybe when the time is right, you can slowly sneak her in. In fact, just take her out from the face of the organization and put her in the back office. She'll still work at MK party. Even if she works a job that is worth a salary of 5,000 rand, pay her 300,000, keep her busy, put her in the back office. She'll shut up and she'll be happy that she's earning a salary and she's not getting it for free. Let me take you back to why I say I've lost confidence in the leadership of Jacob Zuma. Look, Phadi is a problem, a big one for the MK party. Yet Zuma decided it was okay for him to release an affidavit. You're going to go and write an affidavit, yet we see you having fun and taking pictures with Phadi. Aren't you the one who said, ladies, go to work? And then what is this affidavit for? Who are you trying to fool? Come on, people. Zuma is too old for this. But the funny thing is, now Phadi is playing in the hands of Bosisiwe Mkhwebane. She's been fighting Bosisiwe Mkhwebane, but now she's in the court of Bosisiwe Mkhwebane. She's in the backyard of Bosisiwe Mkhwebane. Remember, Bosisiwe Mkhwebane knows law like no other. And now that the matter between the MK party and the appointment of the Mpumalanga convener is in court, I think that where Mkhwebane is now, she is very happy because now it's coming to a space that she knows best. Not the Kwazamkonto, the toy-toying, the buying of trucks, and the threatening of people. But when it comes to law, I think Ubusiswe Mkhwebane is going to come on top of this one. I was so embarrassed to see Phadi fighting with a journalist. That was crazy. A leader fighting with a journalist. Oh man. These leaders of today, the leaders who don't understand that their time is gone, the era of fighting, physical fighting and threatening of people is gone. We are in the era of the brain muscle now. Now, let's move on to the juicy part, the everyday trending name. Floyd Shivambu is trending every day on social media, on TV. You turn on your TV, you see Floyd Shivambu. You open your Facebook, you see Floyd Shivambu. You go on Twitter, on YouTube, you see Floyd Shivambu. Why? Because Floyd Shivambu is making headlines. The formation of Mayibuye Africa is the next big thing. In fact, it is the big thing right now. Whether you like it or not, Mayibuye Africa is the next big thing, and it is the big thing as we speak because it is trending every day. And many people are showing interest on the Mayibuye party. Why? Because on the last media briefing, the previous one, last week one, Floyd was able to show the nation that he understands this country. He understands every region in South Africa and he knows what's going on. That alone created an impression that this Mr. Shivambu guy knows the corners of this country. With the formation of a new party, there have been a lot of drama. We've seen a lot of tweets. We've seen a lot of comments on social media. Many people seem to think that Floyd should have laid back. In fact, one Twitter actually provoked him to respond, which I feel that he should have just ignored it. But the fact of the matter is, many people who hold the same sentiments that Floyd should have laid back and not start the process of a new party formation right away are the kind of people who've never been in the space that Floyd is in right now. I'm talking about the kind of people who've never lost their job. You know, when I lost my job, when I left my workplace 2 years ago, by the time I got home, half of my people knew that I was my own CEO. At some point, I stopped on the N2 and ordered marketing collateral, t-shirt, caps, and every branding, gazebos and everything. Because I knew exactly that when I get home, I have to make things work. When I got home, I was looking for office furniture. The following day, I already had an office opened and rented in Durban Central. There is no time to waste. There has never been a time to waste. There is no time to say, let me just lay back and think. You think while your house is being repossessed. You think while your kid's going hungry. You think while your car is being repossessed. You think while your account at Macams is being closed. You think while you don't have data. You think while your life is going down. There's no time to think. You have to move and make things work.